Still, some say there may be sanctions like expulsion from the G8 or a ban on Russia joining the WTO. In case these measures are taken, what will be Russia's response? Common Europeans are concerned that a hot summer in the Caucasus may be followed by a cold winter in Europe.
You know, with sanctions, nothing is ever that simple. Usually sanctions are like a double-edged sword. I think the decision made by the EU demonstrates how dangerous the way of sanctions is. Common sense prevailed, and the result is obvious. Now, as for other international instruments, say the G8, it's not capable of functioning without Russia. Moreover, G8 countries now realize that apart from countries like, say, China and India, without using the so-called outreach format, many decisions made by the G8 won't be fully effective, to say nothing of decisions made without Russia. Thus, the G8 will not survive without Russia. Even if those countries try to come together separately, this will only have a negative effect on the world situation. The matter of the WTO is a particular economic subject. Indeed, we would like to join the WTO, but not at any cost. We have been negotiating on this issue for a long time, and unfortunately, these talks haven't been universally successful. Our position was simple. Unless we make a deal soon, we are going to pull out of some treaties that impose certain restrictions on us with regard to the WTO. We are probably going to go ahead with these steps unless we see progress in the WTO process shortly. Russia's membership of the WTO is not just something that Russia alone needs. Other economies depend on this as well. We'll see how things will pan out. As for other levers of influence, I don't think we should expect a cold winter or anything of that nature. Nobody wants to see that.
What I meant was hydrocarbon supplies.
Yes, I know what you were hinting at. Of course, we are going to fully honour all the obligations Russia took upon itself as the main supplier of hydrocarbons to Europe.